Find the domain and range of f of x equals 2 times ln of x minus 2. This is a logarithmic function, so to think about this logarithmic function, let's look at the parent function, which is y equals ln of x. Y equals ln of x looks like this. This function is the inverse of the exponential function, so the x values are restricted, so the domain is going to be restricted, but the range is infinite. That means the range could take on any value, so the range is negative infinity to infinity. But the domain is only positive values, so values from 0 to infinity. So whatever is within this function, ln of whatever is here, needs to be positive. So that's how we get the domain that is positive. Okay, so this function, f of x equals 2 times ln of x minus 2. The 2 in front makes this function a little bit steeper. The x minus 2 shifts this function 2 values to the right, if we're thinking about the graph. So this new function still has an infinite range. So the range is negative infinity to infinity. But the domain now starts 2 values over to the right from 0, so the domain starts at 2. So the domain is 2 to infinity. The other way that you could find this without a graph is by looking at this input to the ln function. We know that this input must be positive, so we can write the inequality x minus 2 is greater than 0. Since this must be positive, solve for x. We get that x is greater than 2. That's just another way we could get this domain starting at 2 and going to infinity.